What up, DC Gang? It's your boy Drill.
And it's your girl Cash.
We back with another reaction video.
Yes.
Hey, babe, what we got for him, bro?
We got the Woo versus the
Choos.
Okay.
Battle for Brooklyn. Man,
I didn't know it was a thing. Like
we sing the song. You wanna go with the Woo?
That's why he said he didn't want to fuck with the Woo. Cause I thought it was just a saying, like, you know.
She wanna go with the Woo. Hey.
Not knowing
So
it was
really going down crazy.
Exactly. You're on the wrong person. You want to fuck with the Woo,
Hey,
and then all you know is fuck. Like, what the hell?
Word. Hey, but shout out to Trap Geek, man. Trap Geek is back dropping the videos, man. We ain't heard from Trap Geek in a minute. So make sure y'all drop by his channel and subscribe to his channel, by the way. We about to check this out and see what's going on with the street gang stuff.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Let's go like, comment, subscribe, y'all.
A lot of niggas that rap that drill shit don't really drill shit, bro. They say they spinning through the floors. I don't know where they spinning. They getting lost.
We invented all that shit, nigga. 6-8K, all that shit. 6-8 toast, they don't want to invent that.
With that takedown of accused gang members in Brooklyn, 21 arrests and what's been called a reign of terror that left 2 people dead and 4 others hurt.
And the 2 street gangs that I'm referring to in this case are called Woo and Cho. They're actually umbrella groups. Each consists of a number of other loosely affiliated gangs that work together. They come together basically to fight each other.
Alright, what's up everybody? We gotta talk about the Brooklyn drill scene that's been heating up. Everybody knows the Woo because of Pop Smoke and the rise of Fabio Foreign, who's been on XXL. To fans, the Woo is a rap collective, but in Brooklyn, it's one half of this brutal war for territory that's been going on between the Woos and the Choos. And this has been escalating so much that 2 weeks before Pop Smoke was killed, NYPD took down 34 Woo and Cho members in Brooklyn. After following them for 2 years and building a case, they cleaned house. Now,
So them niggas been really getting down with it.
Okay.
God damn.
He's in there.
Motherfucker look like they been getting into shit, yeah.
in Brooklyn, after following them for 2 years and building a case, they cleaned house. Now with Pop Smoke and Fabio, the Woos managed to take control of the music scene in New York. The brand was getting worldwide recognition. A lot of the A&Rs and the labels from Brooklyn had direct ties to the Woo, and it got to the point that even the biggest Cho rappers, when they were invited to radio stations, were forced to rap over Woo beats.
Brooklyn, we in Brooklyn.
I see how Flex playing.
Oh!
You know we run this shit though. Big GD shit, what? But with Pop Smoke's murder, the playing field evens out. The Choos are getting more and more disrespectful as they grow in numbers. You got people like Coach the Ghost, who's Pop Smoke's direct rival, signing to Gucci Mane immediately after Pop Smoke was killed, releasing diss tracks poking fun at his death, with Woo rappers sending shots back at him, burning Cho flags and fitteds in
What they say? Pop Smoke shoulda got smoked. I'm done rapping. I'm tired of predicting the future.
Oh, dang.
God damn, boy, you doing like that?
Disrespect,
For
right?
real, for real.
fun at his death, with Woo rappers sending shots back at him, burning Cho flags and fitteds in their music videos, basically as a declaration of war.
Time not full. Fuck coach, but I drop Cho. Cherry bread on the top zone.
All of this has made for a violent year in New York, with the last couple months escalating during the pandemic. Shootings doubled and murders are up by 50%. Now, we're gonna get into all of this. Right now, if you wanna rap in New York, you gotta attach yourself to one of the larger movements that's going on in the city. That's either Woo or Cho, and they do not get along. It's 2 umbrella groups with different sets from different gangs in them, and they've been at war for several years now. Lots of viral videos of people getting run up on, shootings in traffic, stabbings, and of course, diss tracks over drill beats. Only in New York can you have Fabio Foreign, a Crip, surrounded by Bloods, yelling GDK in a music video.
Fabio, they don't know what they started. We yoga retarded, we still that gang shit. And you know that's one thing we don't play with your GDK if you fully your brain split.
Now the Woos heavily outnumber the Choos in Brooklyn, and it's all happening in Brooklyn. Brooklyn's a big borough, it's got a lot of different neighborhoods with different factions controlling them. For example, Canarsie, that's the Floss, that's where Pop Smoke is from. Big Crip Zone. Bed-Stuy, that's Blood territory. Flatbush, that's a whole mixture. It's got Crips, Bloods, and Gangster Disciples. And the Gangster Disciples are basically against everybody.
GDs in Brooklyn, Eversfield, niggas started top off. You feel what I'm saying? We got a lot of drama with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So
being said, is like people took that term and utilized it in their own way. So I'm calling themselves big ops. I never heard of this shit before. You feel me, bro?
They're small in numbers, they stick together. Essentially, they make up like 90% of the Cho movement with a sprinkle of Crips and Bloods in there. See, gang affiliation really doesn't mean anything in New York because the Woos are made up of Bloods and Crips, and their main beef is basically against GDs.
Fabio Foreign, Mr. Husband's level, Big GDK, Top 9, Dow Twirl, shooting everything, spitting, with no time.
Now, the Ebbsfield Apartments in Brooklyn is like the stronghold for the GDs. It's been controlled and operated by them for a long time, at least since the early 90s. They are direct descendants of the gangster disciples out of Chicago. Their leader was taken down in 2012 and sentenced to 20 years for racketeering, attempt murders, and gun raps. His crew was notorious for armed robberies. They did setups through Craigslist and, of course, shooting at rivals. One of their biggest being GS9. Capsule.
Wu-Tang, folk shit, nigga.
Remember what Bobby Schmurder? He rode down the one-way. Niggas remember what Bobby Schmurder did. He rode down the one-way.
Free the real looks, free GS9, bitch. Y'all niggas is real pussy, free GS9.
Those are the Ebbsfield Apartments, and some of the younger GDs jokingly saying free GS9, who they were in a big war with since 2009. Around 2014, GS9 and Bobby Schmurder was the single biggest act in the country. He was the hottest artist in the city, taking over the airwaves. But with all that popularity, it's impossible not to draw attention to the shit that your crew is doing. And fans were oblivious. They had no idea what was going on behind the scenes. The New York police created a rap task force called the Enterprise Operations Unit. It's the same one that took down 6ix9ine, Shotty, and Treyway, who, with the 9 Trey Bloods, were affiliated with Wu. 6ix9ine, of course, was the pivotal witness who turned state in that case, brought down everybody. They also had wiretaps and informants in place for years, gathering intel. The rap task force also took down GS9 and Bobby Schmurder several years back in a very public case with like a 63-page indictment. There were phone taps, informants, guns and drug possession, guns jamming while shooting at ops on the block, Bobby shooting into a crowd, Bobby shooting at his own homies who owed him $300, shooting at rival gangs. It was reckless. Bobby's own lyrics directly implicated several GS9 members in crimes they would get convicted for, but the lyrics themselves could not be used in court and was ultimately shut down by the Supreme Court. Nevertheless, the hottest movement out of New York taken down. And while Bobby was standing trial, a high-ranking GS9 member's body was found on the Brooklyn beach, wrapped in plastic bags with duct tape on his face and over 100 pounds of cement covering his feet. Straight.
Damn. And over 100 pounds of cement covering his feet. Wrapped in plastic bags with duct tape on his face. This motherfucker wasn't playing, bro.
Okay.
With duct tape on his face and over 100 pounds of cement covering his feet. Straight Italian mafia shit. This kid's name was Peter Martinez. Allegedly, he owed a lot of people money. He went missing for 3 weeks, and investigators say that the perps basically put his feet into buckets and poured cement in, trying to sink his body. But the job was not done correctly, and they let air in, and his body floated to the surface. When Rowdy and Bobby got locked up, the GDs in Ebbsfield took advantage and started dominating the music shit with this rap clique called the Blickies. They X out the C in the name Blickies because they beef with GS9 and the G-Stone Crips. And at that time, the Chicago drill wave had just ended. So New York took that energy, imported those drill beats from the UK, and made Brooklyn drill. And before anyone outside of New York knew who Pop Smoke or the rest of the Wu rappers were, it was the Choos who had the strong movement with the Blickies. Kodak Black was out there in Brooklyn often with the Blickies, showing them love early on.
The Blicky. Sniper Blicky, man. Blicky the sniper. Yo,
Gang. Now Kodak even signed 22G's, the General Blicky, to a label deal, basically solidifying the Choos in the music industry. 22G's came out with the song Suburban, which did really well, but it led to a bunch of diss track responses, notably the direct diss track response from Chef G called No Suburban, which overtook the original in popularity. Of course, Chef G is a Crip from Flatbush. His crew has been warring with GDs for quite some time, as is the trend in New York right now. And Chef G himself got into fights with his ops at the courthouse.
As y'all can see in the video, your boy ran up and got punched up. It was two of them, both of them. Punched both of them. Your boy ran up and got done up in court. How you gonna run up and get done up on your own line?
Boy, wildin' up there.
In the courthouse. Like, go.
He done got done up. He said he was on live and got done up.
That
At the
boy
courthouse.
up, boy.
Hey, them boys getting down.
Your boy ran up and got done up in court. How you gonna run up and get done up on your own live?
And he got into a big brawl with one of the most popular members of the Blickies named Nick Blicky, who actually stabbed Chef G in the head.
Damn.
Hey yo, tune in, everybody tune in, everybody tune in, everybody tune in. This is too much.
Shit crazy.
This is too much now.
Now, Nick Blicky himself had a lot of songs bubbling in the underground with 4 million views, 2 million views. Like, his career was getting hot, but he was also getting into shootouts with Woos in Brooklyn. For whatever reason, couldn't just focus on his career. And just 4 months ago, unfortunately, Nick Blicky was killed.
4:43 breaking news out of Brooklyn, where a popular rapper was shot and killed overnight. Nick Blicky was discovered with gunshot wounds on Winthrop Street. Tributes poured in from the hip-hop world on social media for the Jamaican-American artist.
Just hours after he posted to IG that he was dropping his first official tape in June, he got shot in the upper body and in the ass with a shotgun 7 times.
Ooh,
and the video of his body just laying in the streets of Brooklyn.
So you shoot that shotgun, that shit spread.
See, they shoot him 7 times.
Yeah, that's a tough way to go right there. With the shotty.
Yeah.
His first official tape in June, he got shot in the upper body and in the ass with a shotgun 7 times. And the video of his body just laying in the streets of Brooklyn, surrounded by police, it's tragic. It all happened 4 blocks away from where he lived in Flatbush. Immediately, the Woos took to social media to clown his death.
Rest in peace, Nick Blicky, who just got killed.
Yeah, man, shit is crazy. And then now guys is online laughing at each other's death. Like, this shit is not cool, man. Like we shouldn't be laughing and talking about dancing on each other's graves. These are rappers that are from the same borough, too. Like this shit is ridiculous, man.
Of course, the NYPD monitored everything people were saying on socials. Quote, without question, these are people of interest to us, right? That's directly from the NYPD, because they watch everything. And the very next day, Wu neighborhoods like in Brownsville, Canarsie, and Flatbush were targeted for retaliation by the GDs. It was 3 days in a row of violence. 3 Wu members were killed in that week alone. See, Nick Blicky was beloved, right? He had a pretty big following. Even the gangster disciples in Chicago were paying respects to him. People like FBG Duck, rest in peace, and other FBG folks were listening to his music on IG Live. He's even got a song with Duck. So the gangster disciple tie is strong from New York to Chicago. And now the Wu rappers are matching that energy with Fabio Foreign going to Chicago, 264th and King Drive, the mecca of the gangster disciple war, and basically making a music video with King Von, who he's got beef with all the GDs in Chicago, extremely GDK.
Love it here. Oh shit, GDK, I feel like GDK heaven.
Now, as for the future of Brooklyn drill, Pop Smoke is still one of the highest selling artists in America. He's the face of the drill movement even after his passing. Fabio is next in line, but he's got big boots to fill with Pop Smoke's legacy. The fact that his car got shot up a couple months ago in Atlanta is not good news. This year, Bobby Shmurda was supposed to touch ground in December after 6 years being behind bars, but his parole was denied. Unfortunately, he will not be coming home until 2021. Now, the Choos are still applying pressure, but recently had a big internal drama with Coach the Ghost disowning one of their top rappers, MV Kane, saying he can no longer be GD.
The poison is eliminated from the trees. Anybody that's GDK, it's none of that. It's none of that. It's no, you're not playing no GDK games, no way. You're not tolerating disrespect. So he's no longer GD, but let us know what's the facts. Let us know.
Basically, Kane's been out in Atlanta. His hotel room got robbed. His Instagram hacked. YouTube took down all his music with millions and millions of views, deleted. And the hackers, when they got his Instagram, they put up a bunch of disrespectful stuff towards GDs. I don't think that's why he got kicked out of the Choos, but people were saying he was causing too much beef, too much drama, so they disowned him. But yeah, man, that's the Brooklyn drill scene. Let me know in the comments what you guys want me to cover next. If you're new, make sure you subscribe with notifications on, and I will see you in the next one.
They getting busy up here in the NY.
Okay.
Street gang shit is serious.
Like I said, I ain't like I didn't know the woo was a thing, you know. I thought the woo was just
like a song, just like a little, they really getting down. The woo, the Choos, and GS9, and
but that was explains why he said that she want a woo nigga.
Yeah.
Like a woo nigga. What?
You probably thinking it's something.
Just something, but not thinking it was a whole.
That's what people be getting messed up when they just be like we regularly just be singing songs and stuff, but you don't really know what it is.
You don't even know what it is.
Like
You be not, like I said, you not say the wrong thing about somebody do and knock you across the damn head because you ain't know you just singing the song with the person put out. So.
And just like when they say about what Young and May and them was singing about Tuka and stuff.
Yeah.
Singing the song, but they ain't know that was really disrespecting.
Right.
Their homie and stuff like.
Yeah.
Them artists be putting that stuff in there. They really be getting down. But I hope them boys, man. I ain't know they ain't about to stop the problem no time soon. That's gonna keep going on. But then there and Bobby gonna be touching
in 2021.
2021. It might get ugly, y'all. Might get ugly. Hey, let us know in the comment section what y'all think about them street gangs. If y'all know people in there. If you're from New York or whatever too, man, let it be known in the comment section. Give us a thumbs up on this video, man. Subscribe to the gang, man. All we gotta say is, man, y'all stay safe out there. Y'all be blessed.
And we out.
Catch y'all next one.